What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to be installing this JLT oil catch can in my Ecoboost Mustang. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure on what an oil catch can does. All I know is that it protects your engine, and a bunch of my friends have it, so I just decided to get one. Installation shouldn't be too hard either, probably just like 10 or 20 minutes, and you don't really need that many tools either. And this is basically all you're really going to need for installing the oil catch can. Just a 3/8 socket, 7/16 wrench, and a Phillips head screwdriver. You might need a flathead as well to unclip something, but you might not need it as well. You're also going to need a jack and jack stand as well to get underneath the car. JLT does include a pictured instruction as well, but it's kind of hard to figure out which fitting it is, so I'm going to show you which one it is. So this is where you might need the flathead. As you can see from the upper fitting, you need to remove this clip right here, which is located right here. This one right here. So you just need to pry that open. And to be honest, taking that clip off was a little harder than I want to admit. What I ended up doing was prying it up and then bringing in the 7/16 wrench to pull it more up because it kept closing on me. And then once you get that out, you can push it out with the flathead and then get the one underneath the car. When you jack up your car, you always want to use jack stand, because if that ends up failing, this can end up saving your life. And then when you get it on the jack stand, always bring the jack back up just a little bit. Just have double protection. Like that. The one underneath the car is going to be a lot more difficult than the one on top. You can't even see it, to be honest. And to be honest, I can't even find it right now. But for a better reference, here's the oil filter. You're going to want to look, you want to go up here and look for this connection right here. It's a little hard to find. This gray connector, it's going to be right next to it. Can't even get to it, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Removing that bottom part was so difficult. But this is basically all you're taking out. So once you get this hose out, now you can fish in the JOT in. And you want to make sure that the JOT is going to be facing this way when you mount it in the engine bay. So once you get the catch can fished through, I would recommend putting the bottom one first, because then you can lower the car and have a easier access to doing the top. So I just installed the bottom one, and now that I got the car lowered down, I got more room to work with here on the top. So the bottom one was pretty easy. I just fished it through down here and connected it to where it's supposed to go. The top one might be a little difficult. What I did is ran the hose through here, right here, under there, and I got it right here. Just got to connect it right back to where it was. And always, once you connect the hoses, you want to give it a quick tug, just to make sure it's on there properly. So I did that for both sides, and now we can install this piece right here, which is just a holder for, so it's not just wiggling around there. So you can install it right here, and it did provide some nuts and screws, so you can hold it in there like that. And yeah. And what I do recommend is that when you go to dump out the oil that's in here after a few miles, when you tighten it, you don't want to over tighten it, because as you know, heat expands, and that might make it a little harder to get it off next time. To be honest, it was kind of a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Instead of it being 10 minutes, it took me like 40 minutes. That's just because I had to take the video, and also when I went to go unclip the hoses, they were really tight on there. Other than that, it wasn't that hard at all. You just had to disconnect 2 hoses and then reconnect the new hoses. Hopefully this video helped. I would really appreciate if you can just like. I would really appreciate if you can hit that subscribe button as well. I do want to end up making more videos to help you guys, because it's a lot cheaper and it's kind of fun to work in your own car. Hopefully this video helps, and I would love to hear what you guys think. Till then, I'll see you guys next time.